Today's video, we are going to be going to Washington, D.C. Currently, I'm in Williamsburg, Virginia. I'll have a video about that coming soon. And so I'm like 2 hours away, so let's just get there. So we're in Washington, D.C., and we're currently at Ford's Theater where Abraham Lincoln died. So I'm in the museum right now, and they gave me like a map, and then they gave me like this, there's not really a tour guide, so they gave me this listening device that I hold up to my ear like a phone, and I get to see all this stuff and listening to it. I'm just behind a backdrop right now. I know it looks kind of real, but this stuff there'll be like a number, and then I press it, and then I press play, and then I get to hear about it. And then over here, I saw this is the gun that Lincoln was shot. He was shot with this gun. This is like a remake of the bullet. We're about to go to the theater that Lincoln was sitting in and then got shot with that gun I showed you. So I'll see when I get there. Wow, this is so cool. So this is a timeline of that day and what happened. Wow. That right there is where Abraham Lincoln was shot dead in 1865. Right there. That's crazy. So this is the room that Abraham Lincoln was shot in. So John Wilkes Booth came in here and behind that rocking chair and shot Lincoln in the head. That's kind of what it looked like from. Okay, so there's like a bunch of books right here about Lincoln, and it's not just right here. It goes up here and then all the way up 4 stories of books about Abraham Lincoln. And no, the books aren't real. They are metal, but they're still real books that you can buy and read. So we are on our way back to our hotel in Washington, D.C., and we're on the Pennsylvania Avenue, same road the White House is on. And there's the Capitol building of the United States of America. And there's a bunch of fountains and stuff. It's really cool. So, we're at the Washington Monument right now. And we're gonna go inside of it and look around and go to the top. So we're inside of the monument right now. Look at all this cool marble.
This elevator is taking you up 500 feet to the observation level. The monument is actually 555 feet, 5 1/8 inches tall, and at the time of its completion in 1884, that height made it the world's tallest structure. That didn't last too long, however, because just 5 years later, in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was completed, which is nearly twice as tall as this. But since this has to be the world's tallest something, the Washington Monument...
We're 500 feet above Washington, D.C. and the Washington Monument. There's a bunch of bugs that keep bumping into our window. And there's the ground above us. That's really cool. So, we are on the north side. If you look right there, that's the White House. That's the Treasury building. It's so cool. So this is the east side, and you see the Capitol building, all of that just park, and a bunch of other stuff. We're 500 feet above the ground. This is so cool. So we're on the east side, and if you look over there, you can see the Jefferson Memorial. Being up here 500 feet above, it kind of feels like you're shaking a little bit, like you're wobbling. So we went across the street, across the reflective pond, to the Lincoln Memorial. How do I get this in frame? There, that's good. Thing's like 19 feet tall. It's crazy. The sign on the thing is bigger than me. It's not like it's like 8 times the size of me. We just got through security to go to the U.S. Capitol building. Notice how much quieter it gets the second I open that door. That's crazy. Maybe because less people are in that room.
take it closer look. All the way to the back. Kind of look. And it is kind of like a trend I'm starting to notice. A lot of the stuff